Hi, everyone. Shows will start shortly. The show will start momentarily. Trust me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Lab Tech Show. My name's Matt Haas. Tallboy isn't here. He might pop in. We are not sure. I say we because we've got a co-host on with us, Roy from Tech Troublemaker. We'll pop over to him in a moment. And if you're in the chat, say hi on the live show. If you're not watching on YouTube, the channel is called The Lab Tech Show. So come on over to YouTube / The Lab Tech Show. And that's where you can interact with us. We've got so many awesome people in the house. Laura's here. There's Tech Troublemaker. He's in studio. Hit the spot 10:06. JV, Hugh Demand, Stuart Video. Revis is here too, baby. Come on, come on. Lisa Maria's here. There she is. Oh, she's trying to hide from us. You can't hide from us, Lisa Maria. No. We will pop over to the rules of the show. Here we go, baby. These are the rules. Watch on your phone or television. Actually, do both. Watch on your TV, call it up on your phone, and comment on your phone. You have to be authentic. Keep it real. You have to embrace it. It's happening whether you like it or not. And again, we are multi-streaming. Come over to the Lab Tech Show on the YouTubes. And we've got that going on here. I got to kick it off with the song we all love. Here we go. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man. What your name is? Trying to summon Mr. Revis. Hey, Mr. Sexy I think it's working.
He's somewhere in the United States, from L.A. to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn.
All right. Hello, everyone. Mr. Roy is in a small bubble. Say hi, Roy, from Tech Troublemaker.
Hi, Roy from Tech Troublemaker.
Isn't he a great co-host? He does exactly what I say. We should have on the line Revis. Revis, are you here?
I am here. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing fabulous. Studio audience, let us know if our sound levels are good between myself, Tech Troublemaker, and Revis on the phone. Oh, where are you calling from us? Where are you calling to into the show today? We know you're a truck driver and you could be anywhere. Where are you at, Revis?
I am in Dublin, Georgia.
Okay, I didn't know there was a Dublin, Georgia.
Yes, old Irish town down here.
Fun. Have you turned a little bit Irish while you're there?
I don't think so. Not quite. Not yet.
Well, Revis, we've got this thing called the word of the day. We're hoping you can break it down for us. The word is bevy. Do you think you're up for it?
I might be up for this one.
All right, let me set this up for you and set it up for the studio audience. If you have any comments, studio audience, you let us know. Sean James jumped in. Welcome, Sean James. David W. Ryan, hello. Hoboken, New Jersey, says John Venturini for some reason. So close, Dublin, Georgia. We know. All right, bevy. Bevy. A bevy is a large group of people or things. Bevy is usually used in the singular form and accompanied by the word of. A bevy of blah, blah, blah. Here's an example. The new streaming platform featured a bevy of new movies to choose from. There we go. That's what you get, Revis. Break it down for us.
I like the word bevy for the simple fact that it reminds me of something Tallboy said not too long ago when we reached the 500 subscribers we were trying to reach. And he told us, he said that we have the 500 subscriber. We need more subscriber, but we also have to have the watching hours. So I want to remind everyone that you get people to watch the show because we have a bevy of content. We have a bevy of shows that you can actually watch. And if you want to go to sleep and just put it on and just continuously watch, that's okay too. But we need the hours. So we need we got a bevy of shows, which means we have a lot of shows. And bevy is a word that reminds me of my cousin because about a year ago he started collecting baseball cards, basketball cards, and bevy also means a collection of something. And so he has a bevy of trading cards, including Pete Rose, who just passed not too long ago. So I'm waiting for that card to go sky high there. So bevy is a word that means just, a group or a conglomerate of things, like a collection. And so that was the best way I could actually describe that.
All right, Revis, I think you did a great job, but let's not take my opinion for it. Let's ask the studio audience. Studio audience, put a 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat of how you think Revis did. 1 for yep, he nailed it. Perfect job. 2, he did pretty good. 3, meh. Or 4, sorry, Revis, not this time. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Put that in the chat, and we will get this going.
One crazy dame. Hey, how you doing? Mama D,
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you in there.
All right.
Got some good folks out there tonight.
Starting to come in now. Uh-oh.
Got a controversial topic. I think Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm just going to say it.
I think Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame also.
Well, Mr. Tech Troublemaker, it looks like we have a unanimous decree. Revis did it. He nailed it.
Yeah.
Perfect job.
All right. Is that tall boy I see?
Tall boy is here.
Yeah, tall boy in the house.
What's happening? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me loud and clear over here?
Yes, sir.
You are coming in.
You got to shift over though.
That's good. Okay, I'll slide over this way, guys.
There you go.
I'm
Now you're
struggling
standing.
over here, but we're here.
Your mic's a little hot. I'm adjusting you. Yeah, good deal. Tall boy's coming at us from an undisclosed location. Are you safe?
I'm in an airport.
All right,
Are
he's
you?
at an airport, ladies
What
and
was
gentlemen.
what was the word of the day? What was the word of the day for Revis?
Bevy. Bevy was the word of the day. Bevy.
Debbie. Okay. Well, they say he did a good job. All right. Did y'all play
Yeah.
Sexy Man for him and tell him that he did a great job?
I got the sexy man going. Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to line myself up over here. There we go. Hopefully that'll help. There we go.
Hey, while we're playing along here, why don't everyone put the city and state where you're checking in from, and we can see where you are on the map. Put your city and state in the chat, please. Pennsylvania is a long word to spell. I just typed it all out.
Just put PA. I did. I hope it takes initials because I abbreviated.
The one time I used the initials and it didn't take it. So just to be safe, I'm doing it this way. Cool deal. Well, tall boy, I wish you safe travels, my friend. I hope it's been smooth getting to the airport. I know you just started your journey, but I hope it's been good. John's in Hoboken, New Jersey. Is that true? I think you overshot it a little bit. One Crazy Dane is in. Wait, that's not California. Why did it put? Is everyone seeing this? I think the map is broken. Who's over here? Walla Walla, Washington. Oh my God, John's cloned himself. Hit the spot. It's in Georgia. Fun stuff here, folks. John Ventrini's in Dublin. Mama D, Fairfield, Georgia. Good deal. Oh, there's Hugh DeMann. Is it cold where you are? Look at that. He's in the Great White North. I love it. Oh, we got so many good tech stories to talk about today. This is going to be a crazy show. Crazy show for sure.
Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. I see John Venturini is everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like that song, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Yeah, baby. Let's go.
I've been through there. That's on I-25 there.
Boston Dom MTB. Clinton, Massachusetts. Well, hey, how about that? Welcome to the show. We're glad you're here. Oh, yeah, Massachusetts. Look at that.
Don, how you doing, man? I ain't seen you in a long time.
There it is. Nice.
Don interviews all those famous athletes that's using the GoPros.
Awesome. Well, what do you say we start talking about some tech news, people?
Bring it.
Come on, let's get it. I don't know how long I have with you guys because we're going to be boarding soon, but
okay.
Let's go ahead and get this thing started. I see a lot of Apple stuff, and I know that you guys are all team Apple over there. So I figured it was only fitting that you guys probably did this. So I don't know who wants to kick it off, but I'll just share my thoughts on it.
Yeah. All right, so let me set this first one up. So Apple has the Find My feature, okay? I sometimes call it AirTags, but Find My is in other things besides AirTags. And they are now going to allow you to share the location of one of your Find My items. So if you put an AirTag in your luggage, you put an AirTag in your car, you put an AirTag in your laptop bag, and you say, oh, hey, Mr. Security personnel at the airport, here's my link to my lost luggage. They can call up on their device the map and they can find your device as if they're holding your phone, but they're not. They're holding you give them a link to your stuff. So that's what's happening there. The deal is this is temporary. Okay. So this link is not like a permanent thing, which is good because you only want help when you need it. There's also enhanced features where you as the owner of the tag, that information could be available. They say if you take your phone and you do find the item with the AirTag, anyone can tap their phone on the AirTag and say, oh, that's Matt Haas's AirTag. This is his phone number. So that's coming. This all is coming with iOS 18.2. Estimated public release of that will be December. The beta is going to come out a little bit quicker. And so this is a way to extend this beyond your trusted contacts. AirTag features are improving. What do we think of that, panel? Are you ready for it? Is it good? Is it bad? What are the pros? What are the cons? Let's hear it. What do you think, Roy?
It's good. I'm suitcases now. I will.
Okay. Roy says it's good.
I'm experiencing some audio issues, guys. I do apologize. I'm trying to see if I can
bummer.
get it fixed out.
Frankly, I can't see a downside. If you don't want to use the feature, you just won't share your items link with anyone. That's fine. And if you need it, it's there. Okay, Hugh Demand says, AirTag sounds great. Heck yeah. Nice. I don't know. I think this is only upsides. I can't see any downsides to this particular product. It's going to support all Apple devices that are compatible with Find My tracking. And they're hooking this in with airlines too. Many, many airlines are on board with this. So it's not like you're going to call the airline and be like, what the heck are you talking about? No, they're all getting on board. Yeah, they went through all the airlines here. It's all the major airlines, which is good. What do we think, audience? What do you think of this new features? I like it. At AirTag, says John Venturini. Share tag with family. True. Oh, I think we got Tall Boy back. Are you with us? Can we hear you?
I'm back, I believe. Only in 1 year.
Okay. Getting a little bit of
All right, so I guess the way I'm reading this, for the people that are team Apple, I think that this is a great opportunity for you guys to, like you said, have an AirTag. It costs you one fee, which is the price of the unit, and then as long as somebody has an iPhone, it's gonna find it for you. And then here's a perfect case scenario. Now I use another service when I travel, right? I use a service called Tracki, Tracki. I pay $20 a month, and I'm only out of the country for however long that I'm out of the country, and it literally tracks my bag for every minute. So it's got an actual real-time GPS system. Whereas with an AirTag, you're paying this one-time fee, and as long as somebody has another iPhone, and it runs in within a certain meters or a certain feet or a certain distance, this is great. And considering that most of the U.S. market is in the ecosystem of Mac or Apple, this is good. But now the question is, if you're trying to travel internationally, how well would this work? Because we don't know what that use case is for somebody that's traveling internationally. But for someone traveling domestically, I think that this is perfect because not only are you sharing this with a family member, you can also share this with the proper authorities, and they can locate your bag.
Yeah, 100%. Share it with the proper authorities. And as I mentioned, all the airlines are on board with this now. So it's not like you're going to get lost in a
Well,
phone tree and people aren't going to know what you're talking about.
well, it's less work for them because you're providing your own security system for your bag, right?
Yep.
And then all you have to do is say, "Here's my link." Delta does a great job of saying, "Hey, we put a RFID sticker on all of the bags, so they know where the bag is." Now with my trackie, I knew exactly where my bag was because if the bag moved, it can pinpoint where it was in real time. Not I'm waiting for somebody with an Apple iPhone to walk past it and hopefully find it. We don't know how long that may be, but I have my trackie in my actual bag right now. It's hidden in an undisclosed location and nobody knows where it's at. But if that bag is not where I need to be at tomorrow, I can literally open up the app and say, my bag is here at the airport. My bag is here in whatever country. It's at whatever, distribution center, it's there. But for this, everyone's not going to be willing to spend $20 a month, which is a subscription, right? They're going to say, hey, let me just pay this one-time fee. The ecosystem is the cult of Mac, and we can just do whatever we need to do, right? So that's the way I look at it.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. I love it. Hugh Demand had a great comment here. It says, my daughter refuses connecting flights in fear of lost luggage. This could change her attitude.
Yeah.
I think it could. I think it could.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right, we will
Now, my
up.
question to you guys, do you two, because you guys are both in the Apple ecosystem, are you two Apple AirTag owners, or are you guys saying, no, I'm not ready for this at this moment?
Oh, yeah. I have several AirTags. Look at that. Roy. Thumbs up for Roy with multiple
I got one ready to
AirTags.
deploy now. So I got a great story. I found my dad's truck using an AirTag.
Oh, wow.
My dad, if you've watched my Morning Thoughts videos, the one where I talk about my dad's accident, I literally couldn't locate my dad. I used the AirTags to find him, and I found his truck, and I found it wrecked. And then I had to go locate him because he wasn't anywhere near his truck. So that was a scary situation, but it helped me get a clue where he was at, and I immediately went to the ER and found him. So, crazy stuff.
I had a lost wallet and keys. Now I found my wallet, but my keys got picked up by an employee and they got put in a warehouse. And I was with someone. I said, it's in this warehouse. I said, it should be right over there. And the guy walks and he doesn't find it. If I was able to give him the link so he could see on his, he maybe would have found it, but he came back. He's like, no, it ain't there. I'm like, I know it's there. But
he didn't want to do the work.
He didn't want to do the work.
He didn't want to do the work.
He could have, Oh my goodness. All right. Let's break into another story here. Thank you, audience, for commenting. If you haven't already, drop a like on the show. That helps Tallboy out. It's free for you to do. Like the show page, please. Hey, I like that. Bam. Mine is slightly different than yours. Here, can you spot the difference? This shadow is more pronounced. This was Gen 1. This took too long on the laser, so I made it a little bit lighter and faster. All right, our next story has to do with autonomous vehicles. Is the audience, yes or no, in the chat, are you ready for autonomous vehicles to tote you around town with Lyft? Because that's what we're talking about. Lyft, ladies and gentlemen, has partnered with several other companies to make this happen. Whoa. Why did that happen? Okay. They're partnering with Mobileye and May Mobility and Nexar, whatever they are. But they are going to help push this technology out into the Lyft network, and they will ultimately get more Lyft cars on the road that are AI compatible. They're going to analyze the
Well,
vehicle data. They're going to enhance the safety. They're going to enhance the navigation. It's going to roll out slowly. And do you know what's going to get this first? Do you know where in the country is going to get this first?
Isn't it Phoenix
Atlanta,
or
Georgia,
LA?
baby. Atlanta. Who's
Atlanta.
from Atlanta, Georgia? Huh?
I thought it was Phoenix. So let's be honest. I've been seeing Waymo cars driving around recently in my area. I've never heard of these other companies. I cannot wait to get in one, an autonomous vehicle. I know Revis and he's going to get in one if we see it out in Vegas for CES, God willing. But I was under the impression that it would be Phoenix or LA, not Atlanta. So I'm actually impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Atlanta will be first, but other cities will be shortly thereafter. And this Mobileye, May Mobility, Nexar, they are just behind the scenes tech companies. They're not like
Yeah.
public facing ride sharing
So
services. They're just
Mobileye is known for mobile device management. So it's the kind of stuff that locks down devices for companies and corporations. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly they're going to use it for in this case, other than tracking the vehicles. But it's kind of a tracking application as well as it can lock down stuff as well on mobile devices.
Well,
So
I want to see Mama D because she lives in the Atlanta metro area. I want to see if she's willing to get in an autonomous vehicle. Hit the Spot 1006 lives in the Atlanta metro area. Is she willing to get in an autonomous? I mean, we already know I'm all for this. I don't know if some people are willing to put their lives on the risk of an autonomous vehicle because are there any waivers that you have to sign of getting in one of these? I've said that these things were coming whether we like them or not, right? And I've been a proponent. I've been a proponent of this for a while. So to know that it's actually here in 2025, I wonder how much AI is actually attached to this as well.
it has to be a lot. It would have to be a lot.
oh, give me something to unmute.
Well, it's here, y'all. Like I said, I love it. I mean, they charged me $10.50 for a Budweiser, so I can have a plug in the airport. That's how dedicated I am to this show. I want you guys to know that. That was the cheapest thing on this menu, $10.50, and just to be able to do this show with you guys, and he's actually taking the check right now.
Was
But
it
no,
worth it?
I
Was
just
it
think
worth it,
that
audience? Put a yes or no if that was a good investment on Tallboy's side.
I don't see anything on this menu that's cheaper. That's it. I'm done. $22, $18 for a bottle of wine, and I know we're talking about autonomous vehicles and lifts. $19 for 4 or 6 buffalo spicy wings, and no, now he wants to tip.
Tallboy, Lisa Maria says, nope, not for me. I'll pass. Lisa Maria, I think I'm with you for at least for the start. At least for the start. Hit the Spot
Well,
1006 says,
I've always been a first generation type of guy, so I don't expect a lot of people to be this. And as Hit the Spot Tech 1006 just said, put that back on the screen. A lot of people cannot drive. I'm literally yelling and cursing every single day because it's like you're on your phone, the light is turned green. Why don't you just sit in the back seat? Just sit in the back seat and do whatever it is that you were gonna do. You know, take the kids to school. You're going to work. You got this business meeting. You can focus solely on the road because you're on your phone at the light. The light's green, and now I'm stuck at it. Now I'm honking my horn, and I'm an official horn honker president of the Atlanta chapter because people do not understand. you got to pay attention on the road. It's just what it is. So, I mean, I don't know what it's like in other cities, but I mean, this is very important because people want to get to their destinations. Traffic is forever grueling. I mean, you don't even know what's rush hour traffic anymore because the morning traffic is supposed to start from 5 a.m. to probably 7 or 9, I want to say. But rush hour traffic is every day 24 365. You just never know what freeway you're going to be on, and it could turn into a 20-minute ride, could be an hour and a half drive for a 20-minute ride.
Crazy. Now
You have
look,
to tip the robot. I love it, Dave.
yeah.
You're right.
I want to hear from the panel. I'll go first. Hell no, I'm not tipping a robot. Tech troublemaker. He's
No,
a no.
not
Tall
tipping the
boy.
robot.
Now, I'm not doing no tip.
All right, there you go. 3 for 3. I love it. I love it.
Shout out to Hugh the man. You're right. This one. Now look, I can't have no alcohol abuse over here. Spilling it for $10.50 for a bottle.
Oh my.
This is my adult beverage for the evening.
Lord help me, Jesus.
You cannot spill a $10.50 bottle of Budweiser.
You don't get a deposit back either.
Oh, we have confirmation. Mama D confirms you're a horn blower.
I am the official horn honker president of the Atlanta chapter.
All right. Before we get to new tech news, we're going to talk about the brands that Tall Boy has going on. Let's get this going. You know what's up. How'd I do?
I love the energy.
How'd I do?
Hey, 11 out of 11. Shout out to Mad Hobbs. I love it, man.
You know what I failed to do at the beginning?
Look, the only part that you missed was, hey, it's a community and we're waiting for you to join. That's the only thing that you missed, but everything else was spot on. You watched the show faithfully. I appreciate it.
I'll take it. I'll take it. All right.
Hey, next week or the next time we're on Tech Troublemakers, got to do it.
Okay. You got it. You got it. All right. Next article. I am jazzed about this one because I have bought a lot of domain names. How many domain names have you bought, Mr. Tech Troublemaker?
Probably at least 15.
Oh, okay. Tall boy, how many do you have, approximately?
About 5 or 6.
I'm at 11. I let 2 expire and I bought 2 more, so I think I'm still at 11. Just for me. Over my career, it's 107 for other small businesses that I've purchased. Not for me, but anyway. All right. This next article has to do with domain names. OpenAI, they bought ChatGPT, or they own ChatGPT. The company that owns ChatGPT bought a website, a domain name, chat.com, CHAT.com, 4 letters, CHAT.com. This thing cost.
Don't tell. No. You should ask the people in the audience. How much do you think that they paid? Oh, you've already showed it on the screen.
Oh, it's real tiny. I was gonna blow it up. Yeah, $15 million. $15 million. Just to take 3 letters off their domain name because it was Chat GPT. They removed the GPT. $15 million. And right now, it's just forwarding. So if you type chat.com, it just forwards to chatgpt.com. Maybe they'll integrate it and the whole site will be under chat.com. But for now, that's the situation. And they paid $15 million. Now, a tech like someone in the tech industry, Dharamesh Shah, Dharmesh Shah. He's the co-founder of HubSpot. He owned this domain, and he must have brokered a deal and said, "Hey, ChatGPT, I got this nice shiny domain. It's chat.com. Do you want it?" And apparently they said yes, and apparently they paid $15 million. Oh, tall boy, you're muted. Can't hear you, tall boy. Tall boy, no sound. I think he's talking. Can you hear him?
Talking. I hear him just barely. Just barely. But it's very digitized.
Yeah, your audio dropped by half by only 10% of your audio is coming through. You're jacked all the way up. Tall boy, why don't you come out and come back in? Yeah, drop off and then come back in if you would. Can you give me a thumbs up if you're willing to do that? We'll pop him off the screen until he gets this figured out. Okay, well we do have someone from a remote location, folks. This is something that happens. Is he back? Are you there? I'm going to mute his phone. Okay. Oh. I think he fixed it. Did you fix it?
All right, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. All right.
All right.
Thumbs up.
So
All right.
I guess my question that I have is, did he reach out to ChatGPT or OpenAI or Sam Altman, or did they reach out to him? And then did he reach out to him and say, "Hey, you can buy it for $20 million," and they said, "We'll give you 15," or did they reach out to him and give him an offer, and he took the offer?
There's only speculation at this point. The only thing they've disclosed is yes, they bought it. That's all they said. They won't go into the details of how it came about.
We're in the wrong business.
Well, speaking of that, I owned now this is only .com. The rest of this discussion is just the .com. I owned a 5-letter domain, and I let it expire. And I just bought it off the public web. 5 letters. It was U, as in the letter U, and the word crab. ucrab.com. I didn't know what I would do with it, so I let it expire. But I'm like, oh, it was 5 letters. I should have kept it. I didn't.
So what does the 5 letters mean? Like, what does that mean?
Well, the fewer letters that you get, the more valuable they are.
Yeah.
Because there's so few of them. You think about it, it's just a 3-letter domain is 3 to the 3rd power, and a 4-letter. So, I mean, there's only a couple thousand variations of 4-letter domains.
I had a friend of mine about 15 years ago. He got $15,000. I don't even remember what the domain name was, but he had a domain, and this company said, well, "We want it. We'll give you $15,000 for it." So he sold it. He wasn't doing anything with it anyway, so he sold it to him for $15K.
Yeah.
Took him a trip around the world. That was a good investment, I think.
Yeah, I remember doing some search to see what 4-letter combinations were still available on the public, and that came up. I'm like, okay, I'll take that one. And I just bought it, and I didn't do anything with it, and let it expire. Oh, it was like $12.95 a year. I could have. It's like such small money. Oh well. What can we do? What can we do?
To the audience, you may not understand the importance of buying a domain name. You don't want to buy them and just sit on them, but you want to buy them and have some type of use for them, hopefully. But those domains can actually become very lucrative if you get the right one. And I just think that a lot of people don't understand the power. It's like, did he just hit the jackpot off of this one? maybe, maybe not. Maybe he already knew that, this would be valuable one day, and who knows how long he's had it.
And
There's been some other people that with the metaverse, they purchase domains and they're just waiting to cash in or bank in. And I remember at one point, people were people creating Instagram channels for certain celebrities and said that that would be an opportunity for them to make some money, saying that, do you want to I am Jamie Foxx or I am whoever.com, whoever it is, that name, I am
right.
Beyonce. Now, it's not to say that these people cannot go turn around and just change another, create another name, but it depends on how valuable it is
Yeah.
to
See,
you as the user that's purchasing.
that's a gamble. If you're going for like a I am Jamie Foxx, that's many characters, and that's more of a risk. But it's the short domain. It's like,
But look at Beyonce. What if you went bay.com, BEY.com?
yeah, it's tough. And I think it was only like in 2004 where every four-letter combination was actually taken. Like it was 20 years ago that you could buy a four-letter domain. And, it was still up for grabs. I think it took a few more years for all the five-letter combination, especially dictionary words. Like every dictionary, five-letter dictionary word was then gobbled up, and then blah blah blah. But yes, Lisa Maria,
Lisa Maria, yeah.
this is kind of what you do. Like if you have something, like there was not a there was a news commentator that owned WholeFoods.com. And he held on to this for 20 years and thinking that the big company was going to buy it, and they never did. And I think they finally paid him out, but he held on to it for 2 decades. So yeah, here's the technique, Lisa Maria. Go back to 1997 and then buy up these domains and then hold on to them. The problem is you can't go back in time. Yes, they'll come to you. They'll find you. And sometimes they'll hire brokers to hunt down the owner. And I've actually hired one of those brokers to go get me a domain that I wanted. I paid them $250 to go get it for me, and they ended up not getting it for me, and I was out $250. But I wanted that domain, which was the misspelling of my name. If you misspell myname.com, you'll get something hilarious. A lot of people spell my
So
last name.
I tried to buy tallboy.com, and unfortunately, tallboy.com is taken. And this was back in 2007. And so I resorted to tallboy.us. And I just said, let me go out and build my own name and let me build my brand. And hopefully it will grow into something where I could eventually buy tallboy.com. And I think I remember for 3 straight years, I had it marked on my calendar to wait at midnight to see if they forgot to renew so I could buy it up. But for whatever reason, it never happened. So this is big business if you have the right combination of letters and the right name of something that people pay for what they want. Someone just told me today when I was checking into the airport, and I asked about how much does it cost for first class, and she said 1170 for a 6.5 hour flight. People pay for convenience, and I'm like, I'm not getting ready to give you 1170 to fly first class
That's a MacBook Pro right there.
for 6 hours.
Man, that's crazy. Crazy, I tell you.
Crazy.
Guys, I'm probably gonna have time for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to tap up out of here. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. I wanted to share with you guys that I was here. I wanted to be dedicated if I could. Thank you so much to both of you guys for being here. That really means a lot to me.
Thank you for trusting us with your valuable property here. We take this very seriously, and we appreciate the opportunity.
And I want people to hopefully, the little time that I've been here, we've talked about the autonomous driving with Lyft. We've talked about the chat with OpenAI, and we also spoke on what was the first article that we were dealing with, the AirTag. holiday season is coming up. Think about getting those AirTags if you're in the Apple ecosystem, and you now know that you can have somebody that can share with and hopefully find your property if, God forbid, something happens to your stuff. So I hope that brings you guys some value. And with that being said, I think I better tap out because they start boarding at 9 o'clock, and I want to be at the gate so there's no issues. So thank you guys so
Understood.
much, man. And hopefully we brought you guys some value. Please interact and tap in. I don't know what the coming weeks are for me as far as the show, but Tech Troublemaker and Matt will be here to run the show. And I'm not worried about the keys. I wouldn't have not have given them the keys to the house if I did not think that they could do a good job. So please continue to support them. And God willing, hopefully you guys may see me next week.
All right. Travel safe, my friend. We'll keep this going.
Bye.
There's more tech news coming, folks.
Bye.
Don't
All right.
leave
Oh yeah,
yet.
don't leave.
Stick
guys.
around, folks.
Yeah, don't. This is just Tallboy signing out. All right, don't leave. Y'all be good.
See you, man. Safe travels.
All right. We got the place
Well,
to
now
ourselves.
that guy's gone.
All right, let's start wrecking the place.
Now we're taking over. Yeah, okay. No. Yeah. We love Tallboy.
Let's do
He's awesome.
one short interlude, and we got more tech topics coming. But we're gonna get through this first. All right, here we go. Look at all this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Tallboy has going on. These are all of his properties. Up in the top, there's ways to send him, some loving with a monetary donation. He's on Roku and Fire. Do a search for TBE Media. That's T as in Tango, B as in Bravo, E as in Echo Media. Tallboy Entertainment, TBE. Got many websites. The Lab Tech Show. No, the. Your Live Production. Tallboy can produce your show. You can do a show and have him push all the buttons. And, of course, tallboy.us. And I've been advertising shop.tallboy.us. That's where you get merch. Tallboy's got merch. Shop.tallboy.us. Our people are wishing him well. If I can't see you behind the wheel, I'm not getting in, and I don't know you. I'm definitely not getting in. Hey, I'm not mad at it. No. All right, let's talk about thrifty Gen Zers. Are you a Gen Zer? I'm a Gen Zer. Gen Z is well, I don't know what the range is. I'm 54. They tell me I'm Gen Z. Here's the deal with this one. They're buying older technology, full warranties, and they're like, I don't care if it's got all the latest stuff. I don't want ancient equipment. But if I can save a handful of $100 bills and I'm getting a fully warranted device, why the heck not? So there's a preference for affordability. As I mentioned, diminished interest in new features. Now, here's the statistics. All right. Now we're coming with receipts. 5% rise in 2022 of refurbished phones. 13% rise in 2023. So it was 5% rise, 13%, and we don't have the numbers for 2024, but it's going up. Are you Gen Z, and would you use a refurbished iPhone? Now, from what I understand, Tech Troublemaker, and he probably knows more about this than I do, is I think the protocol is when they get the phone in, they'll give it a new metal chassis and a new screen automatically. and they'll just put the old innards in there. So when you get it, the exterior looks like new in some cases. And again, it's fully warranted. That's what we got going on for Gen Z, folks. What do you think? Does Gen Z, do they know what they're doing? Is that a good thing?
I mean, that's the way to save money for sure. I know somebody that still has an iPhone 8 that still works. So, you know, if you can get a device that still works, the iPhone 10s, still good phones. So if you could get a refurb that's been treated gently or comes with a warranty, I don't blame people. You know, what software can you absolutely not live without that won't run on a phone that's that old? The only thing you have to worry about are the security implications. But if you're not running a lot of apps, you wipe out most of the security issues right there off the bat.
Yeah, yeah. And the way the article said it is, you know, I don't think they're going back several generations. They might go back one or two models, and they'll still have most of the stuff. Put a 1 or 2 in the chat. If 1, I understand it has a warranty, why not? Or 2, give me brand new every time. Put a 1 or a 2 in the chat. Let me know what you think in the live audience here on the Lab Tech Show YouTube channel. I'm 65. What does that make me? That might be boomer. I'm not sure. Why could someone look up what the birthday year start and end is? I think I'm in the middle of Gen X. I think there's older Gen X and there's younger Gen X. But I think I'm in the middle of it. Oh, yes, we have it. We have it broken down here, folks. Gen Z, born 1990. What? No, that's not right. That is absolutely not right. Millennial. Okay, he got it wrong. That's millennial. Yeah, I was 70. I was born in 70. 70 is baby boomer. There you go. 46 to 64. Got it. So it must be
millennial.
65 to 75. Yeah, that's probably Gen X. Anyway. Okay, look at this. 67% say, yeah, I understand. It has a warranty. Why not? Give me brand new every time. 33. There's no wrong answer here, folks. You know,
well,
I guess,
okay, if you're a geek, it is.
Yeah, if you're a geek, it is. But like, okay, look at this. This is that new camera button. I've never used this. This camera button is complete junk. It's faster to use the touch screen, and it does, when you do a mechanical click, you shake the phone rather than just when you tap it, the phone doesn't move very much. So I'm like, this is not resonating with me. I would be just fine with the one before this.
No, you just use the volume.
Yeah, I consider this feature, this new Apple 16 feature, or this iPhone 16 feature, it's like what the car industry used to do in the 60s. Oh, we have a new model, just put fins on it. That's all that's different, just so people buy it. Like this is the equivalent of the 1960s, just put fins on it. Did that make sense?
I like the fins, though. The fins are pretty.
Okay, we have the official word here. Boomer, 46 to 64. X, 65 to 80. Okay, see, I'm 70. So I'm actually more towards the older part. Millennial.
I'm still waiting for me to come out of beta. So
97. Oh, see, my son was 90. Gen Z.
Gen Z.
So he's millennial.
I got Gen Z kids and I got Gen Alpha kids.
No, he was 99.
Nope.
99.
Well, actually, all my kids are Gen Z.
My son was 10 days before the millennium. He was, okay, there you go. He's technically Gen Z.
He's Baby X. No, okay, no.
He's one
Gen
of the
Z.
older Gen Zs.
Yeah, all my kids. Well, let's see. No, wait. Yep. 2 of my kids are millennials, and then 2 of my kids are Gen Zs. So,
Yeah, the Gen Z kids, from what I understand, they're the ones that are all about FIRE, retire early, financial independence, retire early. Like, they're smart. They're buying rental properties, in their 30s, whatever. And
they're living off ramen noodles.
And millennials are screw ups. It's kind of the general thought. And, Gen X is don't mess with Gen X, because we came home to empty houses and we're out running around. No one knew where we were. We came home when the lights came on the street lamps, and, we were responsible for keeping ourselves alive. I still use iPhone 12. Yeah. Oh, look at this. We've been on so long.
Not the 13.
My slide deck went away.
Whoa, now we got to watch Roku. No.
I have to turn off the lights to use it, because this remote is the same frequency as the lights.
Whoa.
And look at this product. Do you know what that product is? Oh, you can't see the logo. It's the Google. I use Google Slides. Lab Tech Show. There we go. Now I got to turn the lights back on. Office lights on. There we go.
Whoa. That's amazing.
I had to mute out the Madam A sound, because I don't say Alexa on air, because other people's stuff will start firing.
See, that's why I use Ziggy as my name for my device.
iPhone 8. My goodness, Lisa Maria, you're rocking it. I was a free-range child.
Same.
And still survived, yeah. Paul Matthews, welcome to the Lab Tech Show. We are not Tallboy. My name's Matt. This is Roy from Tech Troublemaker. I took delivery of my Mac Mini, and Apple remembered my password from 2015. So I'm going to switch back after 9 years using Windows. Okay. We're not mad at it.
Congrats.
Not mad at it at all.
Yeah, Windows is for work.
Yeah.
Macs are for home and having fun.
Exactly. My goodness, we are at the top of the hour, Mr. Tech Troublemaker. Can you believe that?
Wow. I can't. I didn't think we could fill an hour with all the amazing news we had, but there we go. We did it.
Well, I've certainly had a lot of fun. And for the audience, this is my 4th time hosting. And let me tell you, I think everything's dialed in perfectly now. I got all the levels, sound levels perfect. I got every scene. I got to know how to get Revis hooked in. I'm doing this stream alive questions. We got that going. Everything
more
is
music,
on point.
More sound effects, though. We need more music and more sound effects. You hadn't pushed the button yet that said, "Oh hell no!"
He didn't give me all of that stuff. What's this one?
It's suspicious. You gotta have that, man.
Yeah, he's got to give me those. I don't have.
We gotta get those. Yeah,
I do have Sexy Man.
There you go.
Mr. Sexy Man.
What your name is?
What your name is? Hey, Mr. Sexy Man.
I can't believe Revis sung that too. That's really amazing. That's his voice.
I did not know. Oh, look at that. Good morning, Haas. That's my property, folks. I guess we'll give a shout out to our own co-host properties. I do a morning show called Good Morning Haas. It is on the YouTube channel. Awesome, fun things on YouTube. If you scroll in the description of this video, of this page, you'll see Matt Haas and Tech Troublemaker, and with links, that's how you find. I'll go to my website, but you can get to the thing there, and I do a lot of fun. Roy, where can people find you on the interwebs?
TechTroublemaker.com. Or you can go to YouTube and do youtube.com/TechTroublemaker, all one word. That's where you'll find all the trouble. I'm on all the socials except X. I'm Tech Trouble MKR there because Elon Musk would not let me buy the other vowel.
Yeah, it was millions of dollars. Yeah.
It was too expensive. I couldn't do it. I'm actually getting ready to leave X. I think I'm getting ready to depart the premises.
That's a thing. You're not the
I
only
canceled
one.
my blue check mark today, so at least I'm starting the process.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
I see.
yeah.
Well, Tech Troublemaker had a great show. He had 2 guests on. We're talking about content creation. It was nice.
Be Your Own Nerd was on. Also, My Crafty Adventures. Both of those were fantastic guests. So if you're into crafting, you definitely might want to go follow her. If you love awesome tech tutorials about Windows and Mac basics, Be Your Own Nerd is fantastic for that.
It was good to have someone with both a Windows expert and a Mac OS expert, because he literally splits his life between those two worlds at the pro level. Like, he's maintaining all. That's crazy. It's fun stuff.
Good stuff. It was awesome.
Well, you're welcome, Mama D. We're so happy that we were able to do this. I'm on it, and don't use it. No, we're not mad at that. We're not mad at that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have even more stories banked for next week. If you like this, I will be hosting next week's show, which is
I won't be here.
20th.
I have a small group.
Say again?
So I have a small group next week, so I will not be on next week.
That's okay. That's okay.
Oh.
I will carry this forward on the 20th. There will be no Lab Tech show the week of Thanksgiving. And then the first week in December, I'm back again. So you'll see me here on the Lab Tech show on the 20th and on December 4th. Always on Wednesday, always 8 p.m. Eastern. Tallboy, thank you for letting Roy and I take over the show. We appreciate it. We love the Lab Tech show audience. We love Tallboy. Come check us out. I'm Awesome Fun Things on the YouTubes. He's Tech Troublemaker. We both have near identical thumbs up. Actually, this is the one. This one's the first prototype. This one was with Magic Marker. This is Magic
Hit that
Marker.
like button, y'all.
This is a deeper shadow. And then he's got.
And just remember, sharing means caring. You guys hit that share button and share out this broadcast to others out there that may not know the joy of watching Tallboy make tech news in plain English for folks. So thank you.
All right. We're going to leave it here. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. And we'll roll the outro. We love you all. Take care. Thank you, Tech Troublemaker. All right. Bye.